And once the FTC is on flare early Q1, probably early January, then assuming the F asset, and we're starting with FXRP because that's where we started, and that's what where we think that there is a huge amount of interest in being able to use XRP in EVM structured DeFi. So that Flare is an EVM chain, EVM type DeFi. We think there's a great interest in that.
Wow, what an intro. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another CYPRX video banger. Shout out to Thinking Crypto for that interview with Hugo Filion. In today's video breakdown, I'm going to again show you all that we are on the precipice of something absolutely massive. And here at CYPRX, we have been on the forefront of telling you guys that last bull market cycle, digital assets like XRP, XLM, HBAR had no DeFi ecosystem helping boost momentum like ETH did. And we know from previous video breakdowns, if you're new here to CYPRX, that what brought utility to ETH was the DeFi ecosystem.
Years ago, DeFi actually brought utility to ETH, right? Now, if you're holding ETH, you can lend it, you can borrow, you can stake, you can do so many things.
And now for the first time, we are starting to see DeFi developments unfold at a rapid pace where holders of the XRP digital asset are going to be able to utilize their XRP in the DeFi ecosystem, which is going to unlock unprecedented opportunities. If you guys are new to the CYPRX platform, welcome. As always, jumping and diving into the realest information that the mainstream is never going to show you all. However, today I'm going to start to show you guys how mainstream adoption is starting to tick up, and larger platforms like Thinking Crypto with hundreds of thousands of followers and views are starting to talk about DeFi and utilizing your digital assets to start working for you, earning passive income. Yet here at CYPRX, we were telling you guys about this months ago when the AMM feature on the XRPL was finally released. And I'm just showing you guys again that the devil's in the details. So in today's video breakdown, we're going to be diving into video clips and fundamentals, showing you all that this is unfolding at a rapid pace. You are not going to want to miss a beat. We're going to be diving into a fundamental piece, as you guys can see here, on behalf of the Financial Conduct Authority, confirming that situational awareness in crypto activity is increasing steadily. However, not a lot of people know about the digital asset XRP, which is extremely important because when you jump on Twitter and when you jump on, YouTube, especially if you're a new crypto investor, social media will make it seem like XRP is a trending asset and that everybody knows about it. But I'm going to show you guys physical proof that that is not to be the case via statistics in this report. And then I'm also going to show you guys that not a lot of people know about DeFi, which is why we've been stressing the importance of understanding this. As I showed you guys on July 15th, this is months ago, now over 6 months ago, we told you guys to be paying attention to XRPL, Stellar, and Hedera DeFi ecosystems, as these three ecosystems over the next 8 to 12 months are going to scale significantly in terms of TVL in their DeFi ecosystem. And I'm going to continue to show you guys that that is be the case. If you're not too familiar with DeFi, you don't understand it, and you want to learn how to get your digital assets working for you, remember, we have an entire DeFi university where you guys can come. You can learn everything that you need to know about DeFi. Head over to CYPRXtrading.com. We have holiday discount promo codes running right now up until the 31st of December. So make sure that you guys take advantage of that. With that being said, let's jump in. So before we even get into the fundamentals, okay, before we even read through this report, because it's massive, all right? The things that this report talks about is crazy. Do you guys remember a couple of things I want to share with you all? So this has nothing to do with XRP, but has everything to do with showing you guys that the masses are about to come. And remember, you want to get involved in these types of things, these markets, again, not financial advice, before everybody catches on. And so I'm going to show you guys today that the masses are starting to pick up. People are starting to pay attention, and it's only going to increase with time. And you do not want to be left behind. So get educated, get involved, take a mature approach, and start to learn about DeFi. Start to learn how to incorporate yourself into this digital asset ecosystem before it's too late.
Which means there's an acceleration phase, and this is where you want to get in. You don't want to get in when it's obvious to everybody, because then it's a bit late. So if you're lucky to be here, to be in the space, to see what's happening, this is the right time to get in.
So I posted this to you guys because Marshall Hayner, this is insane. I said to you guys, this is how DeFi gets projected to the masses. The traditional and centralized infrastructure will continue to let everyday citizens down financially. DeFi will be there to get them back on their feet. DeFi is the new wave. It's just a matter of time. Marshall Hayner posted this out on his X profile. What if Loan Protocol and Metal X app, which is a decentralized exchange, could help these people out? I want to demonstrate how DeFi can change lives and solve serious problems. And he reposted this on a CNBC article where this centralized platform completely rug pulled investors and left savings of everyday Americans absolutely vanishing into thin air. Okay. And he just projected this to CNBC. Now, again, like I said, we're going to continue to see these developments unfold, but I just found that was interesting because this is, again, a way that it becomes aware to the masses. Now, not only that, but we're starting to see large crypto platforms on YouTube like Thinking Crypto talk about DeFi and having CEOs like Hugo Filion on their show discussing and talking about exciting developments as we head into 2025, i.e. DeFi. Now, do you all remember the importance of this video and why I'm going to show you guys in the document on behalf of the Financial Conduct Authority, telling you all that not a lot of people know about XRP and even the less amount of people know about DeFi and how to utilize their digital assets? I said to you all here, people don't fully understand how bullish this is for XRP. DeFi brought utility to ETH. XRPL never had a solid DeFi ecosystem until this year. RChax is building out a regulated DeFi infrastructure so financial institutions can participate in DeFi. Ripple and RChax just announced a recent partnership and had partnership activity mentioning how the XRPL will be one of the leading blockchains for institutional DeFi. People, we got to wake up. The banks are not coming to just buy and hodl their digital assets like most retail investors. They're coming to buy these digital assets dirt cheap. They will use DeFi products themselves, and they will offer DeFi products to their clients to earn yield. When you understand that you will never have to sell your XRP for fiat, instead, you will be able to use your XRP in the DeFi ecosystem to generate you passive income or generate fiat, then you truly understand the power of your XRP. Take a second here and listen.
Exciting though it is, and the challenge then also for institutions is they want to, because they are heavily regulated, they want to transact on regulated venues and regulated services too. So there is a challenge there, but that's not to say it can't happen. I mean, you know, we are working on this now. I mean, we've taken a fork of the Uniswap technology, we've taken a fork of the Aave technology, and we're kind of developing our own regulated versions of that. So you kind of underneath a regulated umbrella, you have regulated instruments on those DeFi venues. And I think that, you know, that is hugely exciting.
Come on now, that is an individual representative from RChax. And again, remember, November 25th, 2024, RChax and XRP Ledger. This is directly from the RChax website. And what does it see right here about the XRPL? It is one of the leading blockchains for real-world asset tokenization and institutional DeFi. And so the reason why I'm again showing you guys this information is because we've been talking about this for some time now. Again, reverting back to PeerSys technology, the individuals building out the EVM sidechain. Do you guys remember, right? The CEO of PeerSys went on to say this. And again, this goes readily unnoticed. This is back from October 26, 2024. Take a second and listen.
The points I'm more interested are probably in one side, DeFi itself. I think XRP Ledger, XRP token itself has been quite isolated. If you see it, it has about $2 billion volume daily. So it's one of the most traded assets in some of the most developed economies like the US, Japan, Korea. It's among the top 3 most traded assets.
Yeah, especially now, like when the status is finally clear.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think like the point is that if it had this adoption on this volume without being exposed enough to DeFi, I'm very interested in see like now, thanks to the interchain stack that will be connected to all the EVMs and Cosmos ecosystems, what people does with it, and in extent.
See, he literally just said it's had all this growth without DeFi. He's excited to see what happens to the growth of the XRPL and the XRP digital asset with the DeFi ecosystem. Okay. Before we get into the report, I'm going to continue to show you guys the developing fundamentals. So Thinking Crypto had Hugo Filion on their show discussing and talking about DeFi. Well, what just happened? December 3rd, 2024, F assets or flare assets on Songbird, and then Flare starting with XRP. Like, you guys cannot make this up. This is all coming in 2025. Do you guys understand? And so the individuals that are out there knocking DeFi and they're like, oh, DeFi is a scam, da, 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 da. They're literally delusional and uneducated individuals that you should not be listening to. Instead, take a mature approach, take an educational approach, and understand the power that you are going to have with your XRP. You're never going to have to sell it for fiat, right? You're never going to have to sell your XRP for fiat. And imagine individuals, if XRP ever does go to $30, that sell XRP for fiat, getting stuck back in the traditional system.
I mean, all of the fiat money in the world is depreciating. Some a little bit and some faster. And if you count all the fiat money and you calculate the depreciation that they have, it's a gigantic value.
Instead of using their $30 XRP to generate them yield, to lend, to borrow, to farm it, to stake it, which are all features that are coming. I'm telling you guys, you got to wake up and you got to do research, dig deeper, stop listening to those mainstream influencers that were trending back from the last bull market cycles. They're old, they're outdated. It's time to revamp your approach to these markets. So check this out. F assets are now over collateralized. Bridging mechanisms aim to allow cryptocurrencies that do not natively support smart contracts to be used with smart contracts. Initially, F assets will target XRP, Doge, and Bitcoin, later expanding to other non-smart contract currencies if demand rises. As this goes on to progress, for security measures, which I really like, it says audit. F asset bots is undergoing an audit right now to ensure the code is thoroughly examined and aligned with industry standards. The F asset contract code is undergoing an additional security audit. Both audits should be finished by mid-December and provide no significant vulnerabilities are found. Enable launch immediately thereafter. So as we head into Q1 2025, do you understand? This is going to be so freaking massive. Like, wow. Okay. And then here it goes on to say down at the bottom, we are on the cusp of unlocking DeFi opportunities for Bitcoin, XRP, Doge, and other tokens without smart contracts, all while adhering to the ethos of decentralization. The launch of Songbird represents a critical step towards our goal of building a future where data oracle solutions and interoperability are secure, decentralized, and accessible to all. We were told, oh my God, bro, this is so crazy. You want to know why? Because here at CYPRX, we've been telling you guys about this for literally the longest time. As you guys can see, devil's in the details, July 15, 2024, I said over the next 18 to 12 months, the DeFi ecosystems on these three assets, XRP, XLM, and Hedera, are going to scale significantly, and we have been right ever since. And it's only going to continue to increase, and that's what people are not understanding. And now it's amazing seeing large platforms like Thinking Crypto. I support this stuff because these large influencers like Thinking Crypto, again, an individual who's been in the game on YouTube that trended last bull market cycles, they're starting to realize, oh my gosh, DeFi is the new wave. So I encourage this. Other large participants in the XRP community need to wake up as well. This is not just about hodling anymore. It is about earning passive income, access to this new traditional financial system where these digital assets should be working for us, should be paying us every single second of every single day. It is a new wave, people. And I'm telling you, if you do not wake up, again, to each his own, you will lack education as we head into this new digital transformation on how to get your money, how to get your assets, in particular, the digital ones, working for you. Take a second and listen to Hugo Filion before we jump into the FCA document and read thoroughly through it. Listen to what Hugo says here.
What does this enable for them? Is it DeFi, borrowing, lending, staking? Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yeah, so functionally, it enables you to use your coin in anything that you can use with a smart contract. So, the premier use case for blockchains at the moment is DeFi. So being able to be an LP in a DEX, being able to borrow against your tokens or lend your tokens out. So, lending Doge, lending XRP, or borrowing against your XRP for leverage, being able to fund perps positions on chain with those assets. So being able to fund a perps position with XRP.
And so what is Hugo talking about here? Lending, borrowing, staking, farming, liquidity providing, all these things. And I showed you guys a video clip of an individual representative from a financial institution telling you all that smart money, once they understand these concepts, are not going to leave these opportunities on the table.
And I think you look at a market that's north of 10 trillion of assets. It's all paper.
Yeah.
There's really no digitization, blockchain or otherwise. And so I think it's only a matter of time until you can perform those other functions, lend, borrow, provide liquidity to facilitate trading, these types of things, which also enhance your returns.
Yeah.
Right. So by making it composable, now you can actually boost your return on top in a fundamental way.
Yeah.
And so I don't think, smart money is going to leave that on the table once they understand the mechanics.
Yeah.
So with that being said, without further ado, again, I've let you guys on long enough. Let's get through this document and let's start to read through some of this, because this is massive considering everything I've shared with you all up to this point. And if you're new to CYPRX, this is the first video that you've watched. I understand it could feel a little bit overwhelming because of how fast paced we are and how, enthusiastic I am about all this, but people need to wake up. If you're new here, go back on the CYPRX YouTube, click playlist and watch the yield playlist. There's probably 20 videos in that playlist, and it'll kind of open your eyes as to what's happening right now with this DeFi evolution. So here is the document. It is titled Crypto Assets Consumer Research 2024. By the way, this is from August 2024, so it is relatively recent, and it is on behalf of the Financial Conduct Authority, so you should probably listen to what the document has to say. We're going to just be reading a couple of different highlights. This research publication is the 5th in the series of the Financial Conduct Authority Consumer Research publication on crypto assets. I'm going to try to get through it very, very fast because we're already at 20 minutes in this recording. We see a continued rise in people that are aware of crypto while crypto ownership continues to grow. I wanted to highlight that because, again, it's continuing to grow and we're seeing an awareness rise. But this document confirms that XRP is not one of the main trendy assets and that DeFi is not relatively utilized by crypto enthusiasts right now, which shows that we are still early. Over the last year, we have observed significant new activity in the crypto sector. For example, the growth of staking, where a crypto user uses their assets to help run a blockchain and receives a return or reward as a result, has increased, right? So again, just showing you guys that DeFi activity is significantly starting to pick up. Field work for Wave 5, this whole entire research was conducted, you can see here, August 12th to the 21st of 2024. So again, relatively recent. I wanted to throw that in there as well. Overview. Awareness of crypto assets at the nationally representative level has risen wave on wave from 73% on wave 2 conducted in 2020 to 93% in the current wave as of 2024. So that was very interesting as well. Public awareness and the understanding of crypto assets. Awareness of crypto assets in 2024 is high among the UK general public, with 93% saying that they have heard of crypto in the current wave. This represents a continuation of upward trends seen in the past 3 waves. Remember the post from Marshall Hayner, where he started to bring the attention to CNBC and saying that it could solve real world problems for everyday citizens. That is what's going to bring this awareness up consistently over time. You have to understand that that is all unfolding in the now. Okay. Now, as this report continues, some other juicy highlights go on to read. Recognizing types of crypto assets. Among crypto asset awareness respondents, Bitcoin remains by far the most recognized type of crypto asset, remains stable at 78% in the current wave. Recognition of Ethereum is the second highest. Dogecoin is in third place at 30%. All other type of crypto assets are lesser known. All those which have been asked over numerous waves, TON and XRP, show modest upward trends since 2021. So that just goes to show, again, this is on behalf of the Financial Conduct Authority. When you go on the internet and people are like, oh, XRP, everybody knows about XRP, everybody, no. Okay, they don't have more credentials than the Financial Conduct Authority. And the Financial Conduct Authority is here telling you guys that XRP, you can see right here, among crypto asset users, recognition of all crypto assets, especially other than Bitcoin, is much higher. For example, Ethereum was recognized by only 31% of those who are aware of crypto assets compared to 74% among crypto asset users. Recognition of Bitcoin and Ethereum has increased significantly compared to previous waves among crypto asset users. The only crypto asset with trending data available which didn't show a significant rise in awareness was XRP. You guys see that, right? So look at how many individuals know about XRP. And here you can see only about 9% of individuals interviewed or surveyed know about XRP compared to Bitcoin and Ethereum. All right. Nobody, like, XRP is not as known as people may think it is because of how it trends on social media. But in reality, every average day citizen does not know this. Why is this important? Because not only is XRP relatively unknown, but as we continue to scroll down, DeFi in itself is also relatively unknown. So think about this. XRP made it to where it's at now. It trended to the top 3 digital asset this year without a significant DeFi push behind it. And now for the first time, as we head into 2025, the DeFi ecosystem is going to scale significantly on the XRPL. Think about what's going to happen as not only retail mass adoption and institutional adoption continues to grow, but also this push and this search for yield continues to grow. Well, check this out. Crypto lending and borrowing. This is written in on behalf a document from the Financial Conduct Authority. Don't you think you should start to pay attention to this type of stuff? When looking at crypto assets lending or borrowing among crypto users, 9% say they have engaged in either of these activities within the last 12 months. 36% of users say they have not participated in these activities, but have heard of them. Just over half, 51% of crypto asset users say they have not participated in lending and borrowing of crypto assets and have not heard of these activities. Boom. So literally over half of individuals surveyed in this report have no idea that they can even utilize their digital assets to participate in these types of services. Okay. So what I'm trying to show you guys is that we're at the forefront. Now is the time to start to pay attention to DeFi and getting your digital assets working for you. This is all happening for the first time. I get that it seems a little skeptical. It seems a little scammy, but if you take a mature, logical, and risk-based approach, you can learn how to do it properly. Learning how to get your digital assets working for you is going to be of key importance for how you can survive long-term in this digital asset space. So with that being said, I hope this collective wave of information has enlightened you all as to what is coming in 2025, things that we've been talking about for months now, trying to get people to see that this is happening, regardless if you participate or not. Hopefully you decide to take a mature educational approach to join a mentorship program or to continue to further your research on your own behalf. Now is the time to get yourself awake and aware as to what is unfolding behind the scenes with DeFi, being able to utilize your XRP and other utility assets that have been cut off from the DeFi ecosystem to start to earn you passive income. Now is that time. So with that being said, many blessings to you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video breakdown, always showing you guys the information behind the scenes that goes readily unnoticed, do me a favor, smash that thumbs up button and subscribe to the platform. We do appreciate the love and the support. Keep in mind that if anybody's interested in our DeFi University, we would love to have you on the team. Head over to CYPRXtrading.com and I'll see you guys on the inside. With that being said, as always, be cognizant, be aware out there, and I'll see you all in the next video breakdown.